Good day, everyone. This is Junaid Khan, a regulated Canadian immigration consultant, and thank you very much for being on my channel. We always talk about the recent updates, approvals, and how to maximize the chances, and different immigration and study permits and TRV policies. So today we are going to talk about the tension between the students for specifically who are in process for Canadian immigration, and we will be talking about how we can maximize our chances to get these approvals. So one thing I am going to start from, there has been a lot of tension and decrease in enrollment in Canadian universities and institutes as well. It was predicted to be 35%, but it is actually 45% decrease in enrollment, where definitely the institutions, universities and colleges are working on it, and it will be a huge loss in regards to their revenue stream, because international student plays a very important role in regards to economic growth of Canada, as well as a huge revenue stream in Canadian institution as well. Not just Canada, whenever we say a word international student, that means these are the students who are paying at least triple the fees as compared to a Canadian student, where a Canadian person or a Canadian national is paying $3,000 for a course, where you guys are paying approximately triple the fees. So definitely, if we look in the numbers, the decrease in the enrollment, definitely institutes are a bit worried about it. If we talk about starting from the beginning of 2024, the first change happened where Immigration Canada announced that SDS students, they are now needs to pay $20,635 in the GICs, where it was supposed to be $10,000 before 2024 January. That was the first change. After this first change, a lot of students try to divert their country of residence in regards to their education, and then they try to shift into other countries where it's a bit cheaper, where it's cheaper for them to enroll themselves, to educate themselves and live over there. But still, this was not the only change where student diverse from Canada to another country. The second change happened was the provincial attestation letter. Now, this change took a lot of time to basically set it up, how to work on it. Immigration Canada took about 4 months approximately to basically figure it out, how the quota system is going to work in regards to the provincial attestation letter, which institute get the quota for the PAL letters, or which institute is not even in that quota system, and how does that work. Took a lot of time, and that was another reason where students who were in process at that point could not really submit their application, and they have to stop until unless they come with the final verdict that this is how it's going to work. Okay, so these two major changes. Even after that, what I have seen in my consultancy and around me, I have multiple friends who are RCICs and multiple lawyers in Canada as well. What I have realized, even after these changes, when students applied their cases, the approval chances, the approval ratio was not very great. But at this point, I have a very good news for the students, and which is, I have applied multiple SDS cases for the September 2024 intake as well as January 2025 intake. And as far as SDS concerned, the students who applied their cases in a student direct stream, they are all approved. I'm going to be talking about regarding the profiles of the students, and one by one, so you will get a better understanding. And I will also talk about what documents, now if you are proceeding with your application, what documents are important for you to get it approved. I have approximately 5 to 6 approvals from last couple of days. They're all SDS. My non-SDS applications are still in process. Their processing time are a bit longer than expected, but definitely I'm hoping a positive results for them as well. A few of my SDS application for January intake are still in process. So if we talk about the first approval I received, it was for French College undergrad diploma for 2 years, and it was an SDS case, and the course was supply chain and management, and STS student paid 1 year fee and the GAC of 20,635. We got this visa approval a couple of days ago. Second approval were received for one of my students from Islamabad, and he was enrolled in the master's program in Trent University in Ontario. And again, SGS program, and we got it approved in about 15 to 20 days. But this student has one previous refusal, and the previous refusal was in the same institute for the same courses. So this was the second application for this student. The third application we got approved it was one of my students from Karachi, and he is enrolled in University of Regina, Bachelor's of Arts. So it's a 4-year program, undergrad program, Bachelor's of Arts, University of Regina. That was the first application, never refused before, and we got it approved in about 15 to 20 days. Another application we got approved from Crandall University in New Brunswick, and the program for that student was after BBA. It was a master's program that was Master's in Management, and that is basically approved. The student already had 2 refusals before that. Both of the refusal was in STS, but like I said, the previous record, if you talk about a couple of months ago, it was not very good. But if we look into today's day, it looks pretty good that STS cases are pretty much all of them approved. And I have seen a lot of my colleagues working on the STS cases, they have a lot of approvals as well, which is a good news for the student. So in my personal consultancy, in my personal students for the STS program, so we are talking about Fanshawe College, London, Ontario. If you're looking for college, it was the approval ratio is very good. Then we have University of Regina, Bachelor's of Arts. Then we have Crandall University, New Brunswick, Masters in Management. And other than that, we have another student from Fanshawe College, and then Trent Masters of Entrepreneurship Management. That was a master's course as well. So these are all different universities and different schools, and they're all approved by the grace of God. Okay. I also want to talk about in next couple of minutes that how can we proceed with your application? How can you yourself proceed with your application to maximize the chances of approval in a study permit? A very important thing which I realize, and again you might not find anywhere in written, but what my understanding is in regards to the study permits, Canada is currently looking for the occupation in demand. They're very much highlighting, if you talk about the immigration cases, you know, the occupation in demand is very much highlighted from last 1 year. And if you look into the draw section, if the occupation is not in demand, express entry draw, you can look it up. It's about like 520, 525, and it's never been less than 500 from last year. 2024 is all 500 above. But if you look into the occupation in demand draws, if you talk about the healthcare, STEM, science, technology, engineering and math, agricultural and French speaking, the draws are very low. I mean, the draw we're talking about early 400s, 410, 420, and healthcare draws before that, it was even one of my file from healthcare got picked up on 367, picked up from Ontario, and it was applied through express entry. So in my understanding, if you are applying after your intermediate level, and if you're applying for a bachelor's level or undergrad diploma in college or bachelor's in university, make sure that you pick a course which is linked up to the occupation in demand in immigration. So if you have done pre-medical, so you should definitely pick up a medical field, any course. One more thing, whatever applications I have applied from last year and this year in a healthcare sector, they're all approved as well. So they are basically looking for students who are definitely they're going to get their courses done. They're not applying for their immigration today, but whatever is in demand in immigration today, students should pick one of these courses to basically align themselves, and you will have a maximum chances of approval. So if you have done pre-medical, make sure you pick a medical courses. 4 years bachelor's or 2 years college diploma, doesn't matter, but you should be in a medical field. if you are interested in cybersecurity, data analytics, if you're interested in software development and computer sciences, definitely these are the courses you can pick it up. But other than these, the approvals I spoke about today, they are not linked with this matter which I'm talking about right now. The approval I got was Bachelor's of Arts, not in demand and immigration, but we still got approved. The second approval was supply chain 2-year diploma from college. Again, it is not in demand and immigration, but still got it approved. And we have entrepreneurship masters and bachelors of arts from Regina, and management, the masters of management. So there are still chances that you can definitely get it approved, but I feel like you should work in a way in your application. End of the day, the picking up your course, the selection of your course, the selection of your location is going to matter a lot in these study permit application. If you have any queries, you can feel free to talk to us. Our number are displayed on our videos, and you can also contact us with my media team as well, to basically guide you guys how to get the STSO or non-STSO study permits done. Thank you very much.